What's going on, everyone? We are back with another 2K rebuild, and today we're back on 2K Empty Central. Done these drafts a lot of times by now. This is just gonna be a normal draft. I was just feeling this kind of rebuild today. So, if you guys don't know how this works, I'm literally just gonna open these packs, get a 13-man lineup from this team, and we're gonna rebuild that team. That's really it. If you guys don't know what 2K Empty Central is, it's basically you'll open a pack and it's like the cards for players in is it My Team? I think it's the My Team mode in 2K. I never play it, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's like all of those cool cards. Starting lineup has better odds at better players. You get one captain pack. I always put it as my small forward because you always have. The best players are basically going to be small forwards, like LeBron, KD, all them. So, yeah, so that's what a captain's pack is. It just even makes it better odds to get better players. The bench is kind of going to be your worst players, but you might get a few gems in here. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to go for the best player every time. I didn't really think about this. I think I'll do like lowest overall, like I usually do. Usually, if I just do a normal one, it's whatever the lowest overall card is. In this case, it's Noah Vonleh. We actually would have gotten Pat Bev, then Brandon Ingram. So doesn't really matter too much, but definitely not a great player to have first pick. Now we get to choose between Robin Lopez, Kyle Korver, James Johnson. I think I'll go Robin Lopez just because he's a center. I can move him to a power forward, and his overall will go up. I don't really know everybody's overalls in 2K, so this is actually a huge dub. We get Chris Boucher, who's like an 80, 81 overall right now. So that's actually a huge dub to get out of here. We could have got like Jared Allen or D-Rose too. So I think that was definitely a good pack. That'll be one of the best packs we could pull. Out of this pack, we're gonna be getting Matthew Dellavedova. Okay, I mean, as you guys can see, these are like trash packs. So we're just not going to get a good team. Odds are we're not going to get any good players in these packs. I mean, like, Chris Boucher's solid, and Bogdanovich is definitely solid too. But the odds of getting like a star player because this is the lowest overall is very unlikely. Is this dude even in 2K? I genuinely don't even know if this guy's in 2K. I'm gonna like he's a 69 overall, bro. I feel like he's gonna be like a two-way player or something. Like I've never seen that dude. I mean, he looks really young though too. So, out of this pack, oh, I thought we were gonna get Gary Trent Jr., bro. That would have been lit. We get Kyrie Thomas. That is a massive L. Massive L. We got one more bench pack. Not great, but hopefully we get someone solid. Justin Jackson. That's okay. So as far as off the bench, we really have, probably two players I wouldn't mind keeping on the team. Definitely Chris Boucher, probably. I'd probably trade Bogdanovich, but we have like no trade value whatsoever. So how I do this is out of one of these packs, I get to choose whatever player I want. I have to say beforehand though. I'm gonna go with the point guard spot. I feel like we need a good point guard. Odds are we could get trash players with really good cards though in these packs. So that's always a worry. But point guard, we get to choose whatever player we want. So hopefully we get at least a solid player out of here. Alex Len, not bad. We didn't really have a good option there anyway, so using it on the center spot wouldn't have done us any good. Out of this pack, lowest overall is going to be Eric Pascal. That's definitely not bad. This definitely would have been the pack to use it. Getting Giannis would have been really good for our rebuild. But Eric Pascal definitely is going to be a guy with some trade value. We're going to go shooting guard here and then leave point guard for last. Hopefully we get someone. Out of this pack, ooh, some solid. Oh, we're getting Terry Rozier. Okay, probably the best player we're gonna have is Terry Rozier. He's like an 82 overall shooting guard. Very, very solid, in my opinion. And we got our point guard. We can choose anybody we want. We'll go 1 by 1 here. Just, okay, D Rose. Not bad. That's not bad. Can't have Vinny Johnson. Will. Ish Smith. And come on, someone. And Jeremy Lin. Kind of an L. We're 100% taking Derrick Rose. We definitely missed out with this pack. But we got our captain's pack here, so hopefully we get someone solid out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Lowest. Otto Porter. Man. These packs are kind of like ass cheeks, bro. Alright, so we're back with the team. Not too terrible, if I'm going to be completely honest. We definitely have a solid, role player-esque team. We basically just need to get, 1 or 2 of those, star players. So that's what we're going to work on. Nobody's safe. Alright, Vucevic is definitely going to be one of the best players we'll be able to get. So we're going to throw Otto Porter in the trade. That doesn't work. But we could throw like Eric Pascal. Give us back some trash player. We can't trade with him, but we can. They don't want to do that trade. What if we throw like a first round pick in there? And we got Vucevic. Vucevic is definitely one of those players that's just really easy to get. That's probably recommended to try and trade for in every rebuild you do at this point. Big trade here. We trade for Derek Favors, and we're going to trade him away for TJ Warren, Jarrett Allen, Torian Prince. Solid upgrade right there. Alright, this is a big trade right here. We picked up Isaiah Thomas in free agency. We've got Buddy Hield here, and we're going to be moving for Clint Capella. This is going to be a massive deal. Massive. Alright, so Cat is literally the best player that you can get. Probably. All the other like 89, 90 plus players are all on teams that are buying or contending or something, so it's hard to get. But they are rebuilding, so he might be the only guy we could potentially get. And I'm good, moving a big load for him. If that means we can get him. We got this first round pick, this first round pick. That was the easiest trade ever. I literally traded for him in our last video and it was almost impossible. Maybe the Timberwolves just suck that bad in this game. What the fuck? That was so easy. Okay, so now we have him. And we have Vucevic. I need to find some good guards here. I'm going to trade for DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson. Overall wise, this is probably a bad trade. But I know DeJounte Murray will go up at least 1 overall, probably 2. Which puts him in a great position, and I don't know if Keldon Johnson will go up as a... Okay, so he doesn't. That's fine. Alright, we're going to make this trade for Zubac and Reggie Jackson. And then we're going to flip them and a first-round pick for Mitchell Robinson and JaVale McGee. I'm actually going to try and do it without the first real fast. What if I could do it for like 2 seconds? And a first, and they'll give us a second. What about another second? They really want that first-round pick. What about... just a player to fill in. Tony Snell. And give us back Dean Wade. What? Oh, Tony Snell makes a lot of money. Didn't realize that. Kyrie Thomas. First round pick. Fuck. I kind of don't want to make that trade. I think it'll be better in the long run if we trade for him. Alright, we're going to make this trade for Spencer Dinwiddie. Huge trade here for Zach LaVine. Definitely going to be a cop. And now we're going to do this trade for Shea. That's who I've been trying to trade for this entire time. And now we were able to do it. So now I believe the starting lineup is set. I'm going to keep DeJounte Murray there. But Shea, I want to switch his backup position. I always do this. To a small forward, and then Zach LaVine, I'm going to make his primary position a small forward, and then a shooting guard, and we just got buckets, bro. We got buckets in the starting lineup. This is a huge improvement. Off the bench, we really don't have much we're working with. Alright, we trade for Robert Covington and Jakob Poeltl. We're going to trade for Gordon Hayward here and Devontae Graham. Or a huge trade for DeMar DeRozan here. He's probably going to come off of our bench. Let's see what he's going to be like a small forward, shooting guard, not power forward. And he's going to be an 89 overall. They want him in the starting lineup. So what if we move him to shooting guard? If we move him to shooting guard instead and have Zach LaVine still start. And they want Shea starting instead of him. Okay, that's whatever. I don't really care too much about that. Alright, rather have Clay. Honestly, it's just, I rarely get Clay. I'd rather have him. He's starting over Shea, which is fine by me. Alright, we'll trade for Brook Lopez here. Alright, we'll make this trade for Brandon Clark 100%. He'll definitely be our backup power forward. Alright, we're just trying to get anything at this point, because these trades are getting hard to do. Alright, this trade gives us Malik Beasley, who if you move to small forward, I believe he goes up. He's an 81 right now. I believe if you make him a shooting guard, he goes up to like an 82 or an 83. Okay, goes up to an 83 and then Naz Reid. We're just going to trade. Alright, so we're able to trade for DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, and we're going to use them to trade for Chris Boucher to be our backup center. So we're definitely not going to trade him at this point. It's funny we started with him. That's funny. He was like one of the guys I was just like, oh, I probably won't trade him. And then I did to get all of this, and then we get him back. So off the bench, we have Shea, Malik Beasley, Brandon Clark, and Chris Boucher. Oh my god, I didn't realize we had 4 guys off the bench. So this just means we need a point guard for off the bench? Okay. Alright. We were able to trade for Hassan Whiteside. It took a long time, because we didn't have a lot of room to work with. But we're going to finally make this final trade. Trade back for Derrick Rose. Let him come off the bench for us. Switch him to point guard. Switch DeJounte Murray to a point guard. I think the team's set. We got DeJounte, Clay, Zach LaVine, Cat, and Vucevic. And then on the bench we have Shea, Malik Beasley, Derrick Rose, Brandon Clark, and Chris Boucher. Very solid starting lineup. Very solid bench. Hopefully this team is good enough to win. We're going to do scoring options. Probably Zach LaVine is the first scoring option. Clay and Cat, play through star, shoot at will. System proficiency is definitely not going to be defense. Balance looks nice. Pace and space looks nice. Perimeter centric looks really nice. Post centric actually looks really solid too. Triangle. 7 seconds looks great, especially for like our top 4 guys. I think I'm going to run 7 seconds. And hopefully the team wins the championship. Oh my gosh, bro. We started like the first 15 games at like 500. Like we were like 8-7 or something. And bro, I thought we were going to be ass, but no. The rest of the season we did great. No awards. How am I supposed to win a championship if this is happening? What am I supposed to do when that happens? Did I trade them? Oh my god. And 76ers and Brooklyn all did amazing, bro. Did I trade them anybody? I didn't even trade this team anybody. They're just that good. Brooklyn Nets. I traded them Naz Reid and JaVale McGee. Did I trade them Terrence Davis? I don't think I ever had Terrence Davis, so I don't think I did that trade. I didn't have Marc Gasol or KCP either, so I don't think I traded with them. That makes me a little nervous, them being that good. The Pelicans did trash compared to what they usually do. Okay. Season stats, Zach LaVine, 21. Cat, 18.5. Klay Thompson, only 16? Excuse me, bro. What? Vucevic, 14. Shea, 12. A little bit disappointing. I know we have a lot of good players, but I still think that's a little disappointing. Shooting percentages look solid. Okay, Klay Thompson, then they was shooting 46 from 3, so that's fantastic. And then free throw percentages is solid. Cat actually played pretty trash. I'm not going to lie. Those are pretty trash numbers. So this is what we're going to do. coach game plan. We're not going to do scoring options. No preference. And we're just gonna chill. I still think we shoot at will, but I think a neutral offensive focus. And hopefully that'll help us. Simulate the first round, and we win in 5. Cat 29.90. Okay. Look at that. Look at those number boosts. 10% better right there. Fantastic. Fantastic. It looks like he's probably just shooting a lot of threes, if I'm being honest. But 44 from 3 is good. Malik Beasley. Oh my god. DeJounte Murray. Basically everybody's stats go. Stop playing with my man Shea. Okay, so it looks like everybody's stats went up. Clay's went up too, so that's all solid. Now we got Boston in the second round. Oh. And my controller disconnected, so I have to just stay on this screen. Are we? Did I click off it? Maybe. Okay, let's just click with my mouse. Okay, there we go. That is so sad. We lose by 6. We lose the first game. We dominate the second game. Didn't do that good in that game, and then dominate that game. Then we get blown out, and we lose by 6. I mean, we didn't even play bad, bro. That's so disappointing. Was it the turnovers? 17 turnovers. Biggest lead was 1 point. Bro, fuck you. That's so sad. They clamped us. They clamped us. They went to the finals and went 7 games with the Lakers. Still doesn't make me feel better. We should have won that. That's so disappointing. That's so sad. But you know what? It's how 2K is. Not realistic at all, but hope you guys still enjoyed, even though we didn't win the championship. Let's see what the final team looked like overall-wise. DeJounte went up to an 84, Clay 90, Zach LaVine 89 still. Cat went up, Vucevic went up. That was our bench. I can't believe we lost.
Chuki Beats.
I can't believe we lost, but hope you guys still enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.